am Sue Brown. Well, to be honest, it was the last church I was going to go to. We had just moved to Toledo, had 3 little children. I was in my 20s, and I thought, I'm going to visit all of the churches, and I'm going to go right where the Lord leads me. But I don't think I'm going to go to that church. But I felt like I had to give this church a chance. So we came one Sunday after going to some others and didn't feel like that was where the Lord wanted to plant us. And the Sunday I came here, the pastor that happened to be fixing to leave said he got up in the pulpit and he said, I'm going to do something I have never done before, but I just feel compelled to do it today. And he said, we're in desperate need of a primary Sunday school teacher. And I happen to have been a primary Sunday school teacher from the church we'd just moved from in Fort Worth. And I kind of took a breath when he did that, and I went, I'm not gonna, that's good, but that's not it. And I just went into total confusion after that. And a sweet friend of mine called me and said, don't ask me why, but the Lord's asked me to call and give you this scripture. And it was a scripture in James, first chapter of James. It said, you ask me for an answer, and I give you the answer, and you don't take it, and you're tossed to and fro. And I knew immediately that was the Lord speaking to me, because I knew that Sunday that he was telling me that's where I needed to come. So that Sunday after that, we went, my husband and my 3 children, and we joined, and that was in June of 1974. Next year it'll be 50 years, and I have loved it. Oh, wow, you don't have time. You don't have time to hear it all, but there's been a lot, because when I came, none of this building was here. We were in the little old, awful looking little chapel over there then, which it was beautiful then. But I mean, I have seen the Lord work in so many ways that you can't even count them, from not just the buildings, but to grow me from working with children to letting me be brave enough or the courage enough to work with adults, which I thought I'd never do. The Lord's been magnificent these 50 years. Well, of course, I started out serving in the children's ministry because that's what I loved, and I loved teaching children. And I kind of graduated from that when they asked me to take a ladies' class, which we'd never had before, just a ladies' class by itself, and that was a real stretch. And I did that, and then in the 90s, I actually took the financial administrator's place and served in that position while we were building all of these buildings, which was a real stretch for me, and that's a miracle the Lord got me through all of that. And now I'm back teaching ladies again, and I love it. And I am Sue Brown, and I love my church.